back to Homestead Heart, and I am still in the kitchen making my extracts for the year. I am so excited about this. I love these extracts, you all. However, the difference is I don't use alcohol in mine, y'all. So I know. What? Why you don't use? I know, right? I don't use alcohol in my extracts, okay? Now, actually, if you buy extracts out of the store, if you look at the ingredients, they do have alcohol in it. So if that's what you would like to do, you certainly can. But today, I'm showing you how I don't use alcohol. This is a non-alcohol version of making almond extract. Now, I admit I've been snacking on the almonds a little bit because I'm waiting on my water to boil. So I've been over here, just kind of, I know. So I might be a little less than a pound by now. But in any case, you want to start with 1 pound of almonds. Now, my almonds still have the skins on them. Mr. H picked them up for me and we were shopping, but he picked them up for me and we didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about the preference to make this easy. If you buy these with the skins on, you want to remove the skins. You don't want this in your extract, okay? You don't. To skip this step, you can just buy almonds that are either slithers or have already been blanched and had the skins removed. But since I forgot to get the ones that didn't have skins on them, I'm going to have to do it myself, and it's an easy process. So you will need 1 pound of almonds. Now, the reason why I'm saying a pound is because of the amount of extract I'm making. I am making a half-gallon jar of extract, okay? And these are the Ball brand jars, and they are the half gallons. They come 6 to a pack. Now, I'm using these. You don't have to use a jar this size. I'm using a jar this size because I don't really want to have to make extract until next year, okay? So this should last me a full year. If you prefer, you can use something smaller like this. And of course, you won't need a full pound of almonds for a jar like this. You would only need enough almonds to maybe fill up to about here. That's it, okay? But for me, because I'm making such a big batch, I'm using 1 pound of almonds, all right? Also, because this is a non-alcohol version, you will be needing some vegetable glycerin, okay? Now, this is a non-GMO vegetable glycerin. It is kosher. And you can find this in our Amazon store, along with this little bottle right here as well, okay? And your almonds, you can get them from wherever you could buy your almonds from, all right? It doesn't matter where you get them. You can get them from the supermarket. That's perfectly fine, unless you are so blessed to have an almond tree. How lovely would that be? Now, you do not have to buy a whole gallon of vegetable glycerin. You can buy the smaller bottles if you're making smaller batches of extracts, okay? And you're gonna need just some water. Now, my water comes straight from my faucet because I do have well water. But if you're concerned about chlorine and all of that in your water, you can either boil the water, allow it to cool, and then use it, or you can use purchased bottled water, okay? Yeah. All right, you all, my water is boiling on the stove because I'm gonna have to blanch my almonds to get the skins off, okay? So I'm gonna grab my water, gonna bring this over to my cutting board, and I'm gonna just put my almonds in here. And I've already started a timer for 1 minute, okay? These have to sit in the boiling water for 1 full minute. Once my timer goes off, I'm going to pour out that hot water off of my almonds, and then I'm going to drop them in my bowl of cold water. All right, time's up. I'm going to take these over to the sink, and I am going to strain off the cool water, and we're going to come back and get them peeled up. Okay, you all, so I'm just going to take a few out at a time and show you just how easy it is. Once you've blanched them, the skins literally slide right off. Kind of like tomatoes. You know how you blanch tomatoes before you would and take the skins off before you would use it to make maybe tomato sauce or something like that? Well, it's the same concept, same process, okay? So these skins slip off fairly easy, but it's a lot of almonds to do this way. So make sure to save yourself a step, you buy the almonds that have already been blanched, okay? And they may have them in slivers, or they may come chopped or something like that, but I don't really care for the chopped. I prefer the whole or the slivers, but you definitely want them to be blanched, okay? All right, you all, so what I'll do is I will bring you all back once I have gotten a chance to get all of the skins off of my almonds. And yep, this is gonna take me a minute. I'll see y'all in a sec. All right, y'all. So let's just keep it real. That took 20 minutes to do, okay? I don't want to spend 20 minutes peeling almonds. I don't. So to save yourself some time, it ain't even worth the extra cents you save. It really ain't. It might be like, what, a 50-cent difference between the slithers and the whole. I'll just pay the extra, okay? But if you don't mind peeling the skins off, then okay, get your whole almonds. But I won't make that mistake again. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my almonds added to my half-gallon jar right here. And I do have a funnel on just to make this easy, okay? Now, you can, if you want, you can get a rolling pin and roll over these if you like, or take a knife or something like that and just take a knife and just crush it. If you like to do it that way, you can do that. But I'm not worried about doing all of that. You can do that if you like. You can crush it if you want. But I'm not going to crush it. I'm going to leave it just like this, because the one thing I will say about the almond extract, if you leave your almonds whole and you allow these almonds to sit like this for about 3 months, if not longer, depending upon how strong of an almond flavor you want, you can reuse these almonds again. Yeah. After about 6 months or so of letting this sit, you can strain out all of your extract. You can strain it out into a separate container, keep these almonds, and fill it again with glycerin and water and start the process over again if you leave them whole. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, now I am going to go ahead now and add in my glycerin. I'm going to add in, and this time I'm going to use a measuring cup. I'm going to add in 3 cups or more. It might be 6. And the reason why I'm using a measuring cup is because of the almonds themselves. You really can't get an accurate measurement with the almonds in the jar of exactly how much you're adding. So you can't go by the measurements on the jar. So I'm actually just measuring it out to be absolutely certain, okay? All right, I have my 6 cups of glycerin. Now I'm going to add in my 2 cups of water. Now I'm putting on my lid nice and tight, and all I'm going to do now is just give this a shake and a turn. I want to get that water mixed in really well. That's what I want to do. So I have to do this for just a minute. This is good exercise. All right, y'all, and that's what we have. Look at there. That's a lot of almonds. 1 pound of almonds to be exact. And this is going to be perfect for making your own almond extract. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, make sure my jar is dry. I am now just going to label my jar. Make sure this is dry. And I'm going to grab a label. Almond extract 11121. And it's just some ball labels is all it is. Little paper labels. And I'm going to get this on my jar. All right, y'all. So now, as with all of your extracts, you have mixed in your glycerin with your water. You got on your cute little label, right? Lid on nice and tight first and foremost before you do all that mixing. Then you're going to take this and put this in a nice, cool, dark place, okay? Remember, your normally extracts come in those amber type bottles, and that's to keep out the light. If you're using a jar like this, or a little bottle like this that's not that amber color, then you want to make sure you put these in the dark, okay? So now, as with all extracts, every week, at least 3 or 4 times a week, you need to go back to your extract and give it a nice toss and turn, okay? Just take 30 seconds or so and just toss it back and forth. Keep mixing it up, okay? And this will have to sit on your shelf for at least 90 days, at least 3 months, all right? Because we are using glycerin. We're not using alcohol, so it's going to take a little longer to extract those flavors. And if you find after 3 months it's still not as strong as you like, leave it for another 3 months. Or maybe just leave it for an additional month or so. You kind of gauge it as you taste your extract. You'll be able to determine how much longer you want it to sit based upon how strong it is, okay? So I surely hope you found this video helpful, how to make your own almond extract at home. Y'all, this is a week of extracts right here, okay? So if you enjoyed the video, you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we upload to our channel. Thank y'all so much for watching us here, Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.